Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. So ADA seems to be following the path it started yesterday. Let's just zoom out first before we go to the lower level wave count. And again, we still expect here that with a higher probability than not, the low for ADA is already in. But again, only a 60% probability I would give that, with a 40% probability of the low not being in yet. And the bearish scenario for me would get into the focus again should ADA lose the 45 cent level, which is this swing low here from end of July. And however, we have so far correctly followed the bullish scenario here, moved up in a wave 1, we came down in a 2, we've hit various reversal areas across this across these waves. Then we moved up here in a wave, now in a wave 3, which will be up here. But within the wave 3, you've got various subwaves. And here I believe we've completed a 1 and maybe now a 2. And we would now get into the wave 3 of the wave 3. Still a bit uncertain, but we've come into this reversal area. We've reversed out of it already. We see here currently some impulsive movements to the upside. So we need to keep an eye on that. And we also broke out of that descending channel to the upside. Okay, so that's currently where we are. As I said, we can assume that a wave 1 was complete. Here I've got a little bit of a different wave count to Bitcoin, where with Bitcoin I've got this wave 1 up here. But I think it actually works quite well with this wave A down, the overshooting wave B, and the wave C down. Again, I mentioned in the Bitcoin video that I might have to adjust the Bitcoin wave count to this as well. But for now, we are breaking out following ETH pretty much as expected out of this reversal area. And unfortunately, there was a bit of a fake out. So we moved up yesterday, then we came down again, fake out into the channel again. But we didn't make a lower low. Okay, we didn't make a lower low, and we continue our move higher. Now, what's now next for the bulls? So it could be we've already done off this wave 3, a first smaller impulse 1 and the first corrective wave 2. Important to follow this scenario now is of course that we break above the wave 1 high at 50.9 cents. And even more important in my opinion, or at least that would be a better confirmation that this move is over here, the wave 2 to the downside is over and has finished at, where was it? At 48.9 cents. Would be a move above the previous wave 4 high at 51.6. So a move above that would strongly suggest that this wave 2 is over. Yes, we've broken out of the channel, but a better confirmation would be the move above this wave 4 high. And of course, in that process, we would need to take out the wave 1 high here. If we go below that wave 2 again, then this is not going to work out like that, because then we've invalidated this first possible impulse. So for now, it's currently following the bullish wave count. Still very early here in a possible uptrend, but that's sort of the things I'd be looking for now. A break above the wave 1 and the wave 4, always relevant. And then in the next move, we could address that 54.9 cent level, the previous wave 1 here, and could then move higher. So if we say, all right, we've done here, or we are now in this smaller impulse to the upside, then target for that would be the 1.618 extension at 52.2 cents. And we would then come down in a small wave 4 and move up in a small wave 5. That would complete the first smaller, or let's say larger, impulse of this move to the upside. Target for the yellow wave 3. See, you've got your wave 1 here, got your wave 2 down here. That would still be, here the round about the area between 64 and 66 cents. Yeah, if we are optimistic, but for that we first need to go above the wave 4 high and then also take out that wave 1 high. And that's currently where we are here with ADA. I just want to keep you updated, and also what is currently evolving here, and that's something that might be interesting, is here an inverse head and shoulders that's forming. So more from a traditional pattern point of view. Bit of an ugly one, but here you've got your left shoulder, you've got your head and your right shoulder, with a neckline off here, 54.9 cents. And this head and shoulders breakout would take us exactly into the region where I would expect the wave 3 in yellow to finish. Okay, so again here above 64 cents. So I find that quite interesting. What you just need to understand, this is all valid as long as we hold, first of all, now this swing low here at 48.9 cents, and even more important, the 45 cent level. If we go below 45 cent, also this inverse head and shoulders would be invalidated. And again, at the moment we can be carefully bullish, but again, it's very, very early in an uptrend, and ADA hasn't done enough yet to really convince me, but I still give it a 60% probability that the breakout is going to be successful. But here you can see how relevant that 54.9 cent level is. Okay, you can even look at all of this as a larger inverse head and shoulders, even though it's extremely ugly. That all of this was a left. Nah, that doesn't work really. That doesn't really work. But still, you've got an ascending triangle, if you want to call it like that, here that you can extend out further. So there are a few things happening here that would point to a possible reversal. Okay, that's my view about ADA. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.